Hi, Mandy. Okay, I'm seeing more people join in. So are you do you guys hear me well? Um, if you can tell me through the chat, that it will be awesome.
Loud and clear here.
Great, great, thanks.
I hear you.
Hi, Cindy.
Hello.
Hello. So while we are waiting for other people to join in, I would like to invite you to participate in a poll that I have set up. Thank you, Junho. And so if you look at the right bottom column, right bottom corner, you should be able to see a few icons. So there is a icons with some a rectangular and a square and a circle. That is the button for you to click on so that you can access to the poll. And also there is next to that button that would be the chat button um, with the messaging icon on it. So that's where you can leave a message. For me, if you have any questions for the contents, or if you want to say anything during the webinar, you can leave your comments in the chat box. So I would like to invite you to participate in two polls that I have set up. The first poll is about how you know about our webinar. So I'm curious to know whether you know about our webinar through Facebook. I suppose most of you would learn about our webinar through Facebook. But I'm sure some of you might have learned about our webinar through other means like Instagram and LinkedIn, etc. So please let me know how you know about our webinar. Okay. So the second poll that I have set up is about how you uh, what kinds of tools that you are using for your current marketing strategies. So I would like to know if you guys are using mostly organic social, like um, putting on our posts on your social media pages, on your Facebook page, Instagram page, or you would be also be using pay ads, or you would be using other means like email, SEO, etc. So please let me know the tools that you are using for your marketing now by selecting the options in poll. And I also have another questions that I would love to have your answers. Is that I would like you to tell me your industry, because as you guys would be aware, for different industry, the marketing strategies and approach used by different industry that works in one industry might not works in another. So if I would be able to know about your industry, I would be able to adjust my presentation content so to offer information that would be more helpful for you, that would be more relevant to your industry. So if you can let me know your industry by telling me in the chat, that would be wonderful. Because unfortunately, we would not be able to set up a post about industry. So I would need you to tell me in the chat. Great. Yeah. So many people are still joining in. Yeah, Mandy told me that she's in skincare, great. And personal training, Angela is in personal training, great, great. Peach, hi. Oh, so Peach is offering a lot of gift spots for Chinese New Year. So if anyone needs to order presents, gifts for their clients, please reach out to Prish. She has awesome, gorgeous vegan gift sets, which I'm sure your clients would love it. Okay, yeah. So let me take a look at the polls now. Because yeah, it seems that there are still not many of you have answered the poll. So it would be great if you guys can click on the poll button and vote on the poll so that I would know about how you learn about our webinar and also know the kinds of tools that you use for your marketing. So
Jeannie, your second poll hasn't come up, or should we just write these in the chat?
Thanks for the reminder. I just realized that I haven't launched that second poll. So can you see it now?
I can. That.
Great. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's up. Thanks.
Great. Okay. Well, I will.
Oh, your second poll here, I'd have multiples on here. You have marketing strategies. For us, we do paid social, Google Ads, but we also do social media. So do you want me to put the main one? It's not.
Yeah, maybe you can select only the main one.
Yeah, only the main one. Okay.
Do they allow you to select like multiple?
No. So maybe in the poll setup, I know I use a Zoom a lot. So in the poll setup, you can choose whether they can have more than one to click. For this kind of a poll, would have been great to have possibly multiple answers there, but it's okay. No problem. I'll give you my main one for this time.
Great. Yeah, so if you guys can tell me the main marketing tools that you have been using for the promotion of the company, that would be great. Yeah, great. I will take a look at the polls a little bit later. Yeah, so let me take a quick look at the industry that our participants are in. So Michelle is in arts and entertainment, and Cindy is in food and beverage, and Jeffrey wooden product, custom-made wooden products. Awesome. Junho is in engineering service. Great. Okay. Yeah. So please feel free to to participate in the work anytime during the seminar. Okay, so we'll get back to the work a little bit later. But since that I can see that most of you have joined in, so let's get started with the presentations. Yeah. Okay, so what we are going to cover in this presentation tonight is that first I would like to let you know about two marketing tactics that used to work fantastic in Taiwan's market that will unfortunately no longer work as effective as in the past in 2023. And how we can adapt our marketing strategies to align with these changes in behaviors. And thirdly, I would like to offer you some tips on how you can better promote your service, your product in 2023. So to ensure that we are having a smooth presentation tonight, so I would have to mute off you for now. But if you think of any kind of question, or if there is anything unclear to you in my presentation, please feel free to leave your question in the chat box, and I will get to the question at the end of our seminars, and I will try to answer the question for all of you. So, if you think that 2022, doing business in 2022 is hard, I can tell you that 2023 will be even tougher, because now we are in a global recession, and also Taiwanese customers are becoming more savvy, and they have more considerations. They will be collecting more information before making their purchase decisions. So we business owner, in order to promote our business in an effective manner, we would need to create more contact points between us and our customers. And I will go into the detail later in our seminar. So if this is the first time that we meet, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Jeannie, and I'm a social media manager at Digital Marketing Taiwan, and our company has established here in Taiwan for 3 years. And these are the clients that we have worked with in the past. Okay, so 2 marketing tricks that will no longer work in 2023. The first tactics or first things that I would like to let you know is that Google, getting a lot of Google reviews, 5-star review on Google Maps will no longer work as effective as in the past in 2023. In the past, many Taiwanese customers will rely heavily on Google Maps for looking for business information, especially those business in their proximity. So for example, when they arrive at a new city and they want a coffee, that they will just pull out their Google Map app and then search with the terms coffee on the map and find a cafe nearby. Or they may look for some business such as gym or a tutorial school nearby their home if they want to take a class or if they want to work out. And how they make their decisions of which companies or which business that they would go to would be based on the numbers of reviews that they see for the business on the Google Map. So here, I would like to show you examples. This is a cafe in Taipei, and it seems that this cafe has been doing really well with their Google reviews, because you can see that the cafe has over 1,000 reviews and it has quite a good average rating. It goes on average 4.4 stars. So because many business owners know the importance of having a lot of good reviews for their business, they know that customers will check those reviews, and if they see a company having a lot of 5-star reviews, they would tend to go to that business. So many business owners in the past would offer some form of incentives. So if you have been to a restaurant in Taiwan, I think you must have seen some kind of poster or notice put out by the owners saying that if you can leave us a 5-star comment, then I will give you a free French fries, or I will give you a discount, or I will give you a free dessert. So many business owners know that having a lot of good reviews will bring them business, because these are what our Taiwanese customers cares about, so they would do that. But at the same time, our customers are getting smarter, and they know that many business owners would use this approach to buy reviews. And so what happens is that nowadays some customers would intentionally look at only 1-star or 2-star reviews, because they think that a business can buy 5-star reviews, but they would not buy 1-star or 2-star reviews. So they would believe that 1-star or 2-star review would be more trustworthy. So taking the same cafe as an example, if I'm a customer, I might look at their 1-star review, and I have indeed found 2 1-star review with this cafe. And when I look at it, I can see that most of the complaints would be about the coffee and the food not up to their expectations. So you may ask, do Google's review no longer important? My answer would be no, because as I've mentioned, customers still read reviews. It's just that they are now intentionally search for those 1-star or 2-star reviews to look at. And taking the same example, for those 2 negative reviews, I feel that the business owner would, if he or she would be able to reply to those reviews, making a response to that, and perhaps by saying that, by leaving a reply to those negative reviews and saying that, oh, I'm really sorry that you have a bad experience last time visiting us. Maybe you have been visiting us at a busy time, so our food and our coffee are not up to your expectations. So, but if you can give us another chance, and if you can visit again, we can offer you a free coffee as a compensation. So if a business owner can reply or responds to a negative review with some forms of explanations and compensations, and with a genuine or sincere attitudes, this would give an impression, this would change the perspective of how others customers look at these negative reviews. Because Taiwanese customers do value business owners who can offer a positive reply or offer some kind of remedies to people's making complaints. So if your business encounter negative reviews, don't freak out. There's still ways, there are still possibilities of you changing the perspective of how other customers look at you, if you can offer a good reply or a response to these negative reviews. And also, customers still value reviews that showing authenticity. So if you have a happy client who is willing to leave you a very detailed reviews with a lot of unique information, unique details about your business and the good things about your service, and perhaps adding some photos, the other customers will still see that these review as real and will still trust these review. So the second tricks or second tactics that have been used by a lot of Taiwanese companies, but in the past, and have been working really well, but may not be working as well in 2023, is conversion ad. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with pay ad, but the things is, the meanings, or what do I refer as conversion ad, is that here is an example of a conversion ad. So we can see that this company is offering some kind of food package, a beef cuisine, which is packaged in a vacuum package, and you can just reheat it and enjoy it at home. So this company, this business owners, is offering a promotion of buy two get one free, and the objective of this ad is to have the customers seeing that this ad, knowing about this product, and click on the links on this ad to purchase the product. So this kind of ad, which show a product or show a service, and asking customer to make immediate purchase decisions via the website or via an online marketplace, is what we call conversion ad. So in the past, many Taiwanese companies, especially those in e-commerce has been relying a lot on conversion ads. But nowadays, conversion ads would not be working as effective as in the past. Especially if you are selling high-ticket products, such as some very expensive education programs. So the reason is because nowadays customers are having more concern or considerations, and they will try to collect as much information as possible before they make purchase decision, especially if the purchase decisions involve a high value product or high value service. So I will elaborate on this a little bit later. So, okay, yeah, so Michelle asked where is the conversion ad display? It's on Facebook, but you can also see this kind of conversion ad at different places. Sometimes you may see them on Google as well. So if you have any question about those two tactics that I've just mentioned, why they are not effective, or any kind of other question, you can please feel free to leave it in chat, and I will try to get to them at the end of our seminar. Okay, so here's come to second part of our presentations. And in this part, I would like to explain to you some changes in Taiwanese customer behavior. So earlier in our seminar, I've mentioned to you that many Taiwanese customers have been using a lot Google Maps for searching for business informations. But nowadays, many Taiwanese customers, especially those younger customers in their 20s or 30s, would be using Instagram for searching for companies or business information as well. So let's say if someone wants to look for a cafe in Taipei area, instead of searching on Google, they can also now search on Instagram. So for example, if I type Taipei Cafe on my Instagram account, then you can see that there will be a lot of cafe in Taipei area pops up on my search. And searching on Instagram for business information has become more common starting in late last year, because Instagram has rolled out a new function, a map function. So now if you're searching on your Instagram account for business, you will see a map pop up, and you will see that business location on the map with the information of the business. So you will be able to see the opening hours, you will be able to see the address, and more importantly, you will be able to see the photos of this business. So take this cafe as an example, you can see a lot of photos. So some photos are posted by the business itself, but there are also some other photos which might be posted by the customers. So here you can see that there is a photo taken by a lady who have visited this cafe. So she has taken a selfie there, and then she has tagged this cafe on her Instagram account. So if she take a photo and tag a company, a business on Instagram, then when someone look for that business on Instagram map, that photo will also show up as part of the business profile on Instagram. So another change in Taiwanese customer behavior is that in the past, many Taiwanese customers would do research before they make a purchase decisions. And they will also do research now, but it would be for very different reasons. And nowadays in Taiwan, the marketplace has become more competitive and there are a lot of brands and a lot of very similar products, especially in areas in commodities field. For example, for those food products, snacks, cosmetics, skincare, there are a lot of brands that produce very similar products. So for every kind of products in these areas, you can find a varieties of them, and they all look very similar and with a very similar price point. So nowadays, customers are doing their research for the reasons of what uh, they would put it in Mandarin Thai, and the literal translation of Thai is stepping on landmark, which means avoid bad purchase experience. So in the past, many Taiwanese customers would do the research for getting a low price, because if you have been in Taiwan for a while, you might have a sense that Taiwanese customers are very price sensitive. But nowadays, besides caring about the price, or they might not be so concerned about the price because there are too many similar products of very similar price point. So what are they concerning now is avoiding bad experience. So they are researching for, they will be researching for a lot of reviews from people who have used the products online, so that they would know about others' consumer experience. If they encounter some kind of negative reviews about a product, they would think that these reviews would help them to avoid bad experience. So let me elaborate this point on this point using an example of a beauty products. So in the past, for if a beauty products brand put out an ad, and then couple it with some kind of promotion, for example, offering a big discount like 50% off, or offering some kind of promotion like buy two get one free, it would be easy to convert or persuading customer into buying. So in the past, the consumer journey would look like this. So a customer see an ad, and if there are some kind of promotion, then they will make a purchase. But nowadays, the consumer journey has become more complicated because consumers are now having more concern or consideration before making a purchase decisions. So nowadays, a typical consumer journey would look like this. So when a customer see an ad, they see a new beauty products and they are interested in trying out this product, then they may check the information about these beauty products on the brand website. And then they would go to some related Facebook forum and Facebook group, or to some online forum like PPT and DCAT. These are very local Taiwanese online forums that are still used, visited or viewed by many Taiwanese locals every day. And so they will check if anyone mentioned about this product, and talking about this product, or leaving reviews about their experience of using the products. And then if they see some good reviews, they would ask, and they would also ask their friends if they have used this product and what would be their experience with this product. So if they have been collecting a lot of reviews here, a lot of good words about this product, they might go to the counters and try out the products or ask for a sample. So before making the final purchase decisions. So we can see that our consumer journey has become more complicated, and there are a lot of steps, a lot of data or information collection points before a consumer making a final purchase decisions. So if you have any question about the two consumer behaviors that I've just mentioned, please feel free to leave a question in the chat and I will get to your question at the end of our webinar. So the first thing that I would like to explain to you, and I would like to share with you in this webinar, are some tips for how you can increase the effectiveness of your marketing strategies in 2023. First, I would encourage you to maximize the numbers of channels that you can use for your promotion. It's because, as I mentioned earlier, our consumer journey is getting more complicated, and before a consumer makes a final purchase decisions, there are a lot of steps, and the consumer would need to see the same brand, the same products many times, more times before that in the past, before for making the same purchase decision. So taking the consumer journey that I have mentioned to you for the beauty product examples, you can see that there are at least five contact points between the brands and our consumers. So we can see that the customers would need to see an ad, and then they would go to the brand website to check out the information, and then they will check the reviews on Facebook group and forum. Each of them would be a single contact point between the brand and the customer. So you can see that throughout this throughout a typical customer journey, there would be like 5 or 6 contact points involved. And so if you can promote your products or service or your brand through multiple channels, this will increase the contact point between you and your customers and help you to increase your brand awareness, and also making a stronger impression of your brand on their mind. Also, by promoting or getting your brand or your product or service information show up at different places on the internet, this will satisfy your consumers' needs for collecting more information before making purchase decisions. Because if your consumers see your brands at many different places online, for example, they see your brand on your social media page, they see your brand on other social media page, and they see your brands appear on online forum and someone has talked about it, then they will have feelings that they have a more comprehensive understanding of the brand, and they will feel that they have done their homework and they have done a good research before, and that justify their purchase decisions. So if you can increase the number of channels that you use for promotion and having your brand show up at different places online, this would help creating those contact points, and also help give your consumers an impressions that they know your brand very well before they make their purchase decisions. And the second, let me take a sip of water. Okay. Yeah, so the second marketing strategies, the second tips that I would like to offer to you is that in 2023, you will really need to put more effort on content marketing, because nowadays consumers are tired of seeing ads. They have lower trust with ads. And as I mentioned direct conversion ads are not working as well as effective as in past. So, but if you can provide contents which provide values, helpful, such as helpful tips, helpful informations to your consumers, so these content can appear in forms of blogs, articles, videos, or tutorials. So if you can provide contents with a lot of values to your consumer, then you can build trust with your consumer and you can connect with your consumers, and this would be really powerful in raising the brand awareness of your brand. And also, Taiwanese customers love brands with a captivating brand story. So, and how you can tell a captivating story of your brands is many times many people would do it through content marketing. So 2023 would be the year in which you should put more effort in telling a powerful brand story. And the third tip that I would like to offer to you is try to get more consumer-generated content for you. So this is what we call user-generated content. So what does user-generated content means is that here I'm showing an example of an Instagram post. So this is a post which this post is related to a cafe in Taipei, and so you can see that there are some customers who have visited this cafe in Taipei. They are taking a photo at the door of the cafe and tag the cafe. So this kind of contents, such as photos or social media posts, created by your consumer, not by the business owner themselves, but by the consumers, what we call user-generated content. So why they are so valuable is because, as I mentioned earlier in this webinar, nowadays consumers are having lower trust with reviews, especially those 5-star reviews, because they might think that those 5-star reviews are bought. But user-generated contents do somewhat works in a similar manners like word of mouth. So if a consumer see a lot of people generating a lot of contents about your business on their Instagram account, then they would have a feeling that your business is popular and is well trusted by many people in the society, by many people in the city. So these user-generated content would be very powerful for helping you to build a strong brand and also establish the trust between you and your customers. So here I would like to share with you some common problems that I see a lot of business owners like you facing when they are when they're trying to work on their marketing. So the first thing is about content marketing. So I have explained to you why content marketing is becoming more important in 2003. But when business owners are trying to do their content marketing, they often have the struggle, they often encounter problems of not knowing what kind of content that you should produce, especially contents that would drawing the attention from Taiwanese customers because of the cultural difference, because many foreign entrepreneurs like you grow up in a very different cultural context from your Taiwanese customer, and also because of the language, the different language, which makes things even harder. And also many business owners are stressed out by the amount of works involved in content marketing, because producing content such as writing blogs or making videos are very time consuming, and many business owners feel that it is very stressful to allocate time on content production alongside running their own business, so they are overwhelmed. The second thing, the second struggle, the second obstacle that is faced by many business owners is they find it difficult to tell a captivating brand story that stay in clients' mind, because it demands a very high level of copywriting skills. And finally, many business owners also find it very difficult to encourage consumer to organically generate contents, for user-generated contents for them. So, for example, how can I get a consumer to take a photo of my business and tag my business on Instagram? So many business owners have no idea how they can encourage their audience, their customers to do so. So here I would like to explain to you how our company can help business owner to overcome the obstacles that I've just mentioned, if it is okay with you. And also I would like to share some case study, some previous success cases of how we can help our clients in overcoming those marketing obstacles. So our company offers coaching sections to help our clients with their marketing. So what we would do is first we would have a complete audit of your current digital marketing channels and your effort. We will look at all your Facebook or Instagram, all your social accounts. We will look at your website, and we will look at your Google Map account, all the things that you do for your digital marketing promotion. And then we will spot rooms for improvement. And so we will also help our clients to discover missing promotion opportunities. So they may not aware of some of the channels that they can use for expanding their audience reach. So by conducting an audit of their current digital marketing promotion, we will be able to help them to discover some promotion opportunities that they might have missed. And also during our coaching sessions, we will help our clients to set up a marketing strategies for 2023. And because our coaching sessions are on one-on-one basis, each time we will only coach one client. So we would be able to tailor our strategies to your unique business situation. So we would be able to help you to explore content topics that will attract, that will give value to your customers and drawing their attentions. We will also be able to help you to set up a scheme which will help you to generate content in a more effective and efficient manner. And in the past, we were successful in setting up a system to help our clients to significantly cut down the time that they spend on content productions from several hours a day to only a few hours every week. And also we will be able to help you to craft an impactful brand story, which will help staying on your customer mind and help you to establish a strategy so to get more of your customer to generate content for you. So here I would like to share with you some of our previous successful clients' cases and explain to you how we help our clients through our coaching sections. So our client Barbara has a bowling shoes business, and through our coaching sections, we have helped her to set up a live promotion strategies which help her to strengthen the relationship with her customers, and we have successfully turning some of her previous customers into repeat customers, because it is always easier to get customers who have bought from you to buy from you again than getting a new customer. So this has drastically helped her to increase her revenue. And this is our second client, Kayan. She is an English coach. And through our coaching sessions, we have helped her to establish an Instagram promotion strategies, which help her to expand her clients' audience base and also getting more clients interested in her English coaching program. We have also helped her to cut down on her content production time, and also the time that she spent on managing her social media accounts. Before our coaching session, she was stressed out and overwhelmed a bit by the effort, by the workload that she needs to spend on managing her social media accounts. But after we have helped her to streamline her social media management strategies and system, she can now manage her social media channels. She only needs to spend like a few hours managing her social media channel every week, which takes out a lot of stress from her. And our client Michael owns two restaurants in Taipei, and through our coaching sessions, we were able to help him to establish a cohesive social media promotion strategies, which help him to attract more clients to come to dine at his restaurant. So we are the only agency in Taiwan providing English coaching service, and I'm sure that we will be able to provide you local insights and knowledge about Taiwan market and customers' behavior, which will be hard for you to get elsewhere. So what is included in our coaching program is that we will be we will provide you a report of a complete audit of your digital marketing campaigns. And then the report will also include a marketing strategies tailored to your business situation. So these strategies will be helping you to get more clients and increasing your brand awareness and selling in Taiwan. And these are all tailored to your unique industry and your unique business situations. And also we will be providing a approximately 1.5 hour one-on-one coaching sections, in which we will walk you through the report, explaining the audits with you and telling you what you can improve on your social media marketing, and also explaining the marketing strategies to you. Okay, so at this point, I think you might be curious about the charge for the coaching sections. So in 2023, we will be charging 8,000 for one coaching section. So it will include the report with the audit and also the marketing strategies and 1.5 hours coaching sections. But because you are in my webinar today, and I would like to offer you an exclusive webinar participant discount. So if you sign up today and book a coaching session with us, then we will be giving you a discount rate of 6,000, which from that you will be able to get your audit and strategy reports and the 1.5 hour coaching sections. And also as a bonus, we will be giving you a 30 minutes follow-up sections, because we know that many business owners would encounter different problems when they are implementing our suggestions, our strategies. So we would love to provide you a bonus of a 30 minutes follow-up sections a month after our coaching sessions for you to ask for questions, and we can also have a chatting with you to see how you are doing with your marketing. So if you are interested in booking a sessions, then you can leave a message in the chat, and you can also email me, or you can also message me at our social media accounts. So you can find us on Facebook and Instagram. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let me take a look at your questions. Okay, Junho asked, how about Line? Line is popular in Taiwan. Yes, a lot of people are using Line, having an official Line account for promoting their business, and it is also possible for you to run pay ads on Line. They have a they have a console very similar to Facebook, where on which you can run pay ads. So Mandy asks, if we don't have a retail shop, is Google Maps still important? Yes, I would say that it's still important for you to set up to mark your location on Google Map for your office. This will this this is important in terms of conveying more confidence to your customer, because your customer will be able to see that you have a physical office locations. So that will help building trust for you if you are a retail brand, because Taiwanese customers still cares about a lot about whether a business having a physical location. Yes, so totally you should set up your Google My Business account for your office. Angela asked about the language barrier, authentic content marketing. Would you elaborate a bit more on your questions? What would you know about? What would be your question about the language barriers, or what would you want to know about language barriers and authentic content marketing? Okay, Juno said, I'm interested in content marketing, how to attract customers taking photos. I would say that you have to give them a reason for taking photos. So many people are taking photos and showing them, posting them on social media to show off. So if your business can give them something to show off, then it would encourage your consumers or your customers to take photos as your business. So you can think about that. So what is my thought on Facebook paid advertisement? I have to say that this question is quite broad. I would say that in general, although you may heard that Facebook pay ad is not working as effective and is not as powerful as in the past in converting customers, but still Facebook is still a dominant platform. Social media platform in Taiwan, and especially if you are selling high, more expensive products, it's still worthwhile to invest on Facebook pay advertisement. But instead of investing all your advertising budget on conversion ad, now I would suggest that you may may want to divide your budgets into several portions. So you may, instead of investing all your budgets on direct conversion ad, I would suggest that you invest some of your budget on what we call like warming up ads. So you would want to invest some of your ad budgets on ad which helps building your brand awareness, but not persuading your customers to make an immediate purchase decisions. Yeah, Angela, maybe you can turn on your mic and ask your questions. Yeah, let me see if I can. Yeah, I think I
Can you
have.
hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah,
you,
hello.
Angela.
Thank you, Jeannie. Maybe if I explain the question, I don't know. I guess since it's English-speaking foreigners on the forum tonight, maybe many may be interested in this one. So, with regards to the content marketing, we're actually launching our business in just after Chinese New Year, about a week after Chinese New Year. And content marketing is the main focus of everything we are preparing because our brand story is quite interesting and authentic. Mm-hmm. The challenge that I have, though, is that authentic voice of our business and our content is an English voice. And we are relying then on translation services. And my feeling is that it is obvious to Taiwan locals when they are reading translated stories. I think as an English speaker, I can always see when the opposite has been done if I'm reading a translation. And one does lose some of the authenticity. So my question, maybe to simplify it, when we are posting short form posts, content that lead to deeper content stories on the website, would you recommend for authenticity that we lead with the short form English so that we remain authentic and that our Taiwanese customers can see who the authentic service providers are, because this is a very personal service, and then follow with the Chinese, or the other way around? We're having a hard time trying to decide if we lead with Chinese and then follow with the English translation. We just feel that we're losing the power and the authenticity of what we're trying to say. What are your thoughts? I hope that makes some sense to you.
Yeah, I can understand. I can relate to that.
Mm-hmm.
My suggestions is that, but unfortunately, I'm actually from Hong Kong. I'm a Hong Konger. So what you are suggesting that telling your brand story in English would work in Hong Kong, but unfortunately, it wouldn't work in Taiwan because most of the Taiwanese customers read only Chinese promotion content. So my suggestions to you is that because brand story will be very important, will be something that a important piece of content for your customers to understand your brand and and for your brand to leave an impressions on their mind. So I would suggest you work with a copywriter, you have a conversations with a good Taiwanese copywriter, and ensuring that he or she would have a full understanding of your brand story and would be able to retell that story in his or her works in a Taiwanese manner. So I don't know. I don't know about your company or your industry, but if you are interested, you can shop me. You can send me an email, or you can message me through Facebook, and we can talk further.
That's great, Jeannie. And last question, since I've got you here, do you offer some kind of line-specific coaching session? Aside from this detailed coaching session that you've explained to us this evening, if somebody wants to know how to use Line properly for the Taiwan market, are you available for a Line coaching session?
Yes, we can. Actually, because the way how we offer coaching sessions is one-on-one basis. So what I have include or what I have explained earlier about how our coaching session typically looks like. Some like general. It's like a general outline that we feel that it works for most of our clients. But if our clients is interested in a certain aspect, like as you said, you are interested in knowing how to integrate Line in promoting your business, we can totally adjust our sections to focus more on Line promotion. Yeah, great. I hope I've answered your question, Angela. So, is there any other question from our audience? Okay, if not, then okay. Okay, so thank you, Junho. You want to provide coaching sessions? That's awesome. So please, would you please send me an email? Then we can arrange a time. Okay, so thanks everyone for attending our webinar tonight. And if you have any other question, you please feel free to send me an email or send me a message through our social media account. So hope to see you soon perhaps in our others next webinar. Okay, so thank you everyone. Bye.